can feel a lot of pressure from this world to be great, to be first, to be number one, to keep going, to try to attain more and more. There can be a lot of pressure from the world to just continue to progress and receive promotions and just be seen by everyone to be a success. And so there can be a lot of pressure from trying to live that kind of life. The disciples, there were times when even in their following Jesus, they would become preoccupied with this idea of greatness and wanting to reach and attain a certain level of greatness. In Matthew chapter 20, the mother, it says in Matthew 20, verse 20, the mother of Zebedee's sons approached Jesus with her sons, and essentially what she's asking is for Jesus to make her sons great and let them have a seat at Jesus' side. And so she's hoping for this level of greatness for her sons. But Jesus goes on to teach his disciples that just as the world tries to attain more and more greatness, and the world maybe will put pressure on you to try to attain more and more greatness and prestige, Jesus says that it should not be that way among his disciples. And so Jesus goes on to say in Matthew chapter 20, verses 24 through 28, that just as the Gentiles, lord it over each other, and those in high positions lord it over those in low positions, Jesus says it must not be that way among you. On the contrary, whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first among you must be your slave. And this is why Jesus says in verse 28, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. You and I should seek to serve as an indication of our following of Jesus, not begrudgingly, not as this burdensome duty that, oh my goodness, I've got to be a servant, I've got to try to serve others. It should be something freeing. It should flow out of our identity in Jesus. And Jesus gives us the foundation for that. This is how Jesus lived his life. He sought to serve others. If there's anybody who deserved to have greatness ascribed to them, it was Jesus. He could stand before people and demand it because, yes, he is God's Son. But Jesus says that he came to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. And so follow in Jesus' footsteps. Don't be sucked into what the world says and trying to achieve more and more greatness for yourself. Follow in his footsteps and live a life of service. Have a blessed day.